Welcome to Chris and Carlette Live, a podcast about life, love, and overcoming obstacles. Each week, we discuss the good, the bad, and the indifferent of life's interruptions. Now, here's your host, Chris and Carlette.
Keep believing, don't go stressing, keep it moving. God, we're resting, here to help you, here to bless you. With God on our side, CNC Live.
We're
here
live. Straight up your mic. I'm all about aesthetics. Yes, there you go. Yes, we are once again here. This is our 21st episode.
21st episode. We just had our 20th episode, the week of the 20th wedding anniversary.
Yes.
We launched our book,
Yes.
Life Interruptions, His Beauty, Her Battle, that we are taking pre-orders for. And this has been an exciting week.
It has been.
This was good.
I got to press the cough mic. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Well, we thank you for pressing mute.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Yeah,
You need some water or something?
No. I forgot my water.
Okay.
My voice may sound a little raspy.
All right.
Yeah, due to the nature of this broadcast.
So, I've been married to you for 20 years.
Ooh,
Like,
yes.
seriously, married for 20 years.
Married.
A lot of people haven't done that.
Yes.
I'm serious. And not, younger than us, older than us. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And it does not, it's like, it does feel like 20 years, but yet it doesn't. It went so fast.
I know, 'cause you're
We've been
married to
through
me.
so much.
Because you're married to me.
Yeah, because I am married to you. You're right.
To Chris E.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah. You are right. Thank you. Thank you for, it hasn't been easy, but thank you for the joyous ride.
I know.
The ups and the downs.
That's it, baby. That's it.
But we
That's
still
it.
here.
Why you yearning?
Oh, a sister needs some sleep.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to let you talk.
Okay. A sister needs some sleep, basically. So listen, we had a wonderful time. We went to dinner, and we tried this new restaurant for us. It's not new. It's been in existence for years. And it was called House, HAL''S House Steakhouse in Buckhead. And very good food, very good food. Very fresh calamari, wonderful steaks. Everything was good. We will be back. We had our server. His name was Heath. Now, it's easy to remember his name. First of all, it's rare. Second of all, candy bar. Just saying. Not one of my favorites, but when he said his name, I was like, oh, the Heath bar. So, but the customer service was great. Everything was good. The setting was good. It kind of reminded me of an old Italian restaurant we went to in Chicago. Not so much, a Tuscan or anything, that type of vibe, but just, I don't know, it just seemed like old school, like The Godfather was about to walk in. And I even asked the server about that. He was like, no, it's actually like a New Orleans style. I was like, really? So it was it was very good. We will be back.
Did you mention about?
No, I didn't. I wasn't going to do that without you.
No,
We did have a surprise, though.
We had a surprise.
We had a surprise when we pulled up to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't even in there good, and I saw this person, and I was like, are you kidding me? I was just watching them on TV today. And guess who it was? Can I say who it was?
Yeah, you go say it.
Can I say it like right now?
You can say it right now.
Mr. Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
I'm
yes,
telling you.
Yes, that's my boy.
And he was so cool. He was so, now, let me tell you about me. I don't run up to celebrities. I don't. I'm like, look, they done been through it. They tired. They busy. They just want to enjoy their life, enjoy their moment, whatever they doing. And I'm low key with it. I'm not gonna even, if I ask for a selfie or a picture or something, I must be on something real special that moment, because I won't even do that. I want them to enjoy their moment, their time alone or with their family, or just, taking a break from their life, because it's very busy. Not saying that mine is not, but theirs is very busy. And they're in the spotlight. It's hard to have a lot of private moments. And listen, he was out there, no bodyguard. If there was a bodyguard, we wouldn't know it. It was just good. It was really good, and he was cool. And tell him what you did, Chris.
Yeah. Well, when
He the one went up to him.
Yeah, I had to go holler at him right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we actually hung out. When did we hang? We hung out back in my college days.
Knoxville College.
He may not remember, but yeah, we hung out. So what happened was was I was part of SGA, Student Government Association at Knoxville College, and so we thought about bringing in Jamie Foxx because he was making it big for himself, and he was on In Living Color, and it's up and coming. So we brought him in, only to find out that the school or the SGA. We did not have the funds to
the remaining balance.
Mm-hmm. So we flew him in, and then he was like, "No, that's okay, And so it was me and my friend of mine, Osaji Foseku, who we went out, and because we were both part of the Student Government Association, it was just like, okay, we'll just take them, downtown Knoxville. Well, it's just part of the.
Who had the car though?
I had the car.
Oh, you had a car in Knoxville College?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a car. So
we talking about guys in the 90s. He had his own car.
Yes.
In college. Joe College. Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Oh, what we doing?
Okay. And so we decided just to go to some bars, hang out,
that was BC.
Yeah, that was BC. So, yeah, we hung out. And then we were like, because of the proximity of the airport and the hotel, and when he had to fly back to wherever he was flying to, we, man, you yarning in your body.
I need a cup of coffee. It's a lot.
So we ended up, he was like, man, just come on and crash with at the hotel. So we all slept in the same hotel room. It was crazy, so we ended up taking him back. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And so you told it to him, and he did what?
He was like, he's an actor, so I don't know if he really remembered, or why isn't this on? I don't know if he really remembered, or if it was just he just being nice. Yeah, just being nice.
I mean, because he's done a lot since then. You talking about what, 30 years ago?
Yeah,
29, 25, 30 years ago, but like he said, I remember him saying, "Listen, you don't forget Knoxville. Ain't too many times you going to Knoxville."
Right.
And that's how he said he remembered. So,
throw that picture up there one more time.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah, Jamie. What's up, Jamie?
Wow.
I think he's shooting a movie.
Okay.
So,
oh wow.
Yeah. So that's my story with Jamie Foxx.
Wow. Y'all, we getting a text.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, okay. Something else. So you mentioned the book, right?
Yep.
Book. All right. Here we go, y'all. Bam. All right. So there we go. There is the book. You can pre-order today.
I like to call it child number 4.
Yes. Why is that?
Because that was a labor of love. Yeah. Now, a baby, is 9 months, and but this one was 4 years in the making. Just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
So this one is real done, real done. Mm-hmm.
We're transparent with it too.
Yeah, we are. We tell our story, and we tell the truth respectfully, but we tell the events that happen. during that time, that experience that the Lord literally brought us through.
Mm-hmm.
And not just me, you know, we're married, we're one. And okay, we're at 20 years, right? This was year 5.
Yeah. Wow.
Year 5 when the diagnosis came. Literally the month before our 5th anniversary.
Wow.
Christian turned 2 right before the diagnosis. Literally a couple of weeks before the diagnosis.
And so what else? What? Oh, shoot, that's not what I want to do. So, wow. So, yeah. So, oh, man, I'm just lost for words right now. But, yeah, so you can pre-order the book. You can Cash App us at CNC Live and make sure in the 4 area, put your address so we can send you a copy of the book. It will be autographed. These first, whoever pre-orders, you get an autographed book.
Yep.
When the pre-order is over with, then you will
Get a book.
either go to Amazon or you will just get a book without us.
Without an autograph.
Without an autograph. Yeah, so that's that.
So the price is $20 for the book, $5 for shipping and handling. And listen, if you did not hear what we said, Cash App, $Chris, CNC Live, listen, send us a message on our page on Chris and Carlette Live. If you know us personally, you know you can text us. Send us a message in Messenger to our personal Facebook pages, or again, Chris and Carlette Live page. You can send a message. Listen, last night I received a messenger from one of my childhood friends, Miss Shantina Wesley Teach, okay, saying, listen, congratulations on your 4th born. How can I get a pre-ordered book? That blessed my heart. It really touched me. And so I responded and basically told her what I just told you guys of this was happening with this pre-ordering phase. Another thing up and coming is our with this new development with the book, we are now finalizing the shopping cart on the chrisandcarlette.com website. Okay, so on that you're going to be able to order that way as well. So once that is all together, which is when I tell you it, we can probably put something out today once we get the green light. You know, everything is technical right now, but when the publisher called us and said, hey, start pre-sales now, we did it. And listen, you all have been responding, and we thank you. And you're buying more than one book, and we thank you. We thank you for the support. When I tell you 4 years in the making, 4 years of learning, 4 years, yes, we bumped our head. Yes, we like, oh, God, we got to recoup. Listen, you are sowing back into us, and this book is being sown into you. You're invested in yourself by purchasing our book. I promise you, you're going to learn something. You're going to hear something. We're going to walk you through a journey, and we're going to take you on a ride. Okay. So thank you so much again for those who have supported, who are going to support. And I'm just grateful. Also, can I mention my past speaking engagement?
Sure.
I'm telling you, listen, I was hosted by a great man and woman of God in Gary, Indiana at the Kings Highway Deliverance Center. Kings Highway International Deliverance Center. Bishop Michael Butler and Lady Rosemary Butler and their family. This is a church that has known me since I was about 4 or 5 years old. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we were members there years ago. I'm talking about in the 80s. And it was on Broadway, right next to Glen Park Bakery. Anybody from Gary, Indiana, or that surrounding area, you know about Glen Park Bakery. They had the best donuts. And if you was up coming home from an all-night prayer, go down Broadway, you would smell them donuts. You smell that yeast. And my favorite thing was to get a cinnamon roll, and they would still be warm. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Glen Park closed. When they closed, what they did was they went under new management years, and things changed. And the next thing you know, they closed. You know, that building's still there.
Right, but you were talking about
I'm getting there.
because we have a guest on the phone.
Okay. So anyway, I was the speaker at their women's conference this past weekend, and I'm grateful. The Lord spoke, the Lord moved, and so I'm just grateful for the opportunity. They had me there 2 years ago, and got a call, said, "Would you come back?" And I'm just grateful. And then you want me to talk about that?
No, let's bring on our guest.
Okay.
Yes. And then we can mention that afterwards.
Okay. Again, love to the Butlers and Kings Highway.
All right. We have a phenomenal guest on our show.
A major player.
I'm trying to, check my email. The font is so small. I need my glasses. But Daphne Cheney is passionate about the Word of God. She is powerful. She is a powerful expository, Bible teacher, preacher, prayer warrior, deliverance ministry evangelist, certified Christian counselor, and pastor of New Generation House of Prayer in Houston, Texas. She is the accomplished author of Intentionally Growing into a Young Woman of Faith and Breaking Generational Cycles and Securing Generational Blessings. She is zealous for the cause of Christ, adamant about souls being saved and people knowing the uncompromising truths of the Bible and holiness. You know what? I'm gonna let her finish. And let's see. But you know what? Nonetheless,
what was she to us?
She was our editor.
That's right.
Yes, she is our editor, I guess I should say. Not was, but is. Because there's more books to come, right?
Because, yes, this is book 1 of the Life Interruption series.
Yes.
His Beauty, Her Battle.
And she is on the phone this evening with us.
Yes. This evening. Absolutely.
Miss Cheney.
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you guys for having me.
You're right. Thank you for being our editor.
Yes, and all that you did.
It's a pleasure.
Yes. So we got you on. We got your photo up. And you're coming out with a new book, right?
I am breaking. I'm sorry. Look at me. Religion interrupted. Yes.
Yes.
I
remember when you told us the title, I said this is perfect timing because trust and believe religion has been interrupted with this pandemic.
Yeah, I've gotten that actually statement from 2 people, you and one other. But I was on live yesterday doing a little brief synopsis and teaching from the book. So I'm really excited about what God is doing. I don't want to take too much of your time talking about the book, though. So you guys wanted to jump into editing and writing and book writing and all of that stuff.
Yes. So what do you recommend? So, like for us, we brought an unedited version of our book to you. And what are some for like first time authors, even accomplished authors, what are some of the things that you recommend that people do?
Well, if people want to write a book, you get your ideas out, kind of start with an outline, and then work from your outline. Of course, you may change it up periodically, as God gives more revelation or other ideas or thoughts come to you. You may change, those things. Or if it's just your story and you want to get it out, some people like you just write your story. And then when you hire me, when you hire a good editor, they're able to take your story and formulate it and format it into book form where they can give it the overview. I'm sorry?
No, we're here.
Oh, and take it, and run with the vision. But there are a lot of people that write their own, and they get books where they have the table of contents, they have all their content, and then I just have to go through. I think one of the main issues I run into are people not developing their chapters or developing their content. And then in that case, you'll need a ghostwriter. because there'll be incomplete thoughts or, just one page of something and they're not really giving the meat, but you can see where they could have explained more or, brought the thoughts out a little bit more. So it's not as complicated as people may think. Some people have time to write. Some people just. Any other questions? Well,
let me say this. There is a difference between the writing and then there's the editing. And just with our experience with you, I saw the difference night and day. When you got done with our book, I said, I like this story because I had to look at it. I had to look at it not from this is my story. I took on the lens of the reader. Mm-hmm. And I was like, if I was the reader, I like this story. I mean, really, I wanted to know me. You took us, I'm serious. When I say you massaged us, I mean, not us. Oh Lord, the book, the story, you took what was ghost written and just.
Like teasing over here. Big smile. Thank you. Praise God.
Yes.
I absolutely love writing. I love what I do. I've been writing for a very long time. And editing was just like second nature. I can say this about editing, though. A lot of people think it's simply spell check. It's miss and punctuation, even though punctuation is a big thing. People, please put your periods and your commas inside your quotation marks. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's just for people out there. So punctuation goes inside the quotation marks. However, there is sentence formulation, sentence restructure. There are people that write a 30-word sentence, and you really don't want to have 30 words in one sentence. Mm-hmm. So you really need an editor that is editing, comprehensive editing, as well as grammar and punctuation.
Wow.
Well, you make us go back to our language arts class in elementary and bring those skills back.
Right. Mm-hmm. So when you, one thing that I do appreciate about you, Daphne, is every time I talk to you, every time, I ask, for you to maybe come up with something, come up with a thought, come up with a blurb or what have you, you always say, well, okay, let me go pray about it. Mm-hmm. And, and whatever the Lord gives you, I mean, it's like spot on. So I appreciate your relationship with the Lord, that he can talk to you so plainly. And B, I just, thank you for just flowing. I mean, it was like, oh my God, it's just like you brought life to the book,
Oh, thank you. You made me cry. Yeah, I love words. I'm a wordsmith. I study words. I love etymology. Even, if we go on a spiritual level, just peering into the Bible, digging into words. I love words. But it's just God. I love to be able to take people's visions and bring them to life. I want to stay true to your voice, your feelings, and your heart, and then just convey those on paper.
Wow. Now,
and so I thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of your birthing process, because your story it's amazing, and the cancer and overcoming it, but then even your marriage, you're such a light and just a beautiful couple. We need that in this day and time. We need to see couples that are solid and that are, remain faithful to one another. Even through sickness, and any other trial or tribulation. Completely faithful, not just, I'm not going to go out and have an affair, but your heart stays committed to the family and the relationship. And I think that we need your voice, we need your example, we need your light. People need to know that marriage exists beyond the I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it was one thing that stood out to you, in the book, what would that be?
Oh man, I can't find one because y'all just so cute. Y'all the cutest couple. I was Like, Lord, really, I'm sorry. Hello, there's a single one over here, Jesus. No, I know I'm a character sometimes as well. I am a character sometimes as well. I love the fact that God spoke to Carlette prophetically about you in such great detail before she met you. That was beautiful. I love that Carlette was open and transparent. Even though I wish I would have known about the funeral letters before,
Oh,
but I believe that Carlette opened up. You know, I mean, cancer is no small thing, and
What?
is she had to battle within herself, as well as stand silent on her faith for complete and total healing and recovery. And then I love you, Chris, and your part, and just how open and transparent, authentic you were about your feelings. You didn't hide. No, I was faithful. It was never a thought for me to be concerned about not having breasts, her having breasts anymore. No, this is what I had to deal with. When I saw her bald head, I wanted to cry. Not so much as looking at her saying she's unattractive, but oh my God, what is happening to my wife? You know, you could feel all the emotion
Mm-hmm. Wow.
man.
in the book. And go ahead.
No, I said I'm sorry. My son walked in a few minutes ago, so I couldn't even read his lips, and that's why I said what. So I apologize for that. You know, this is
I love that you were transparent and you were open and you
yes.
were like, look, I need some support. I need someone who's walked this path. Somebody tell me what to do. I didn't have a blueprint or a guidebook. All I had was God and faith
Right.
and was determined, even through tears, to work it out.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's amazing. That you
Wow.
man.
See, you're making us appreciate our story even more
Right,
because
right.
we're hearing it from the other perspective. You know, it's just like, you know,
Yes.
people can speak to you, but when you're on the receiving end of what they're saying, it's a different experience. You know, it's
Yeah,
and,
well,
and
man,
I mean, we're having
it's
an
phenomenal.
experience now. I promise you. I like my story. Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
Praise
yes.
God. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful that you guys were referred to me and you trusted me because you have
Yes.
to trust your editor. You pay for well, you know how many books come across my desk where people have paid other people, and I go, "What they do? Like, what did you have before this? Did they do anything?"
Right, right.
And and so it's just my level of integrity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm accountable to God. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the best job that I can do for each of my clients. I know people that say that they've paid and they only get 2 edits. I'm like, what? No, I finish a book until it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get 2 edits in a book? You cannot possibly capture every era in a book. Two proofreads, you can see that because I kept telling you it's a process. It's a
Yeah.
process, and I
Right.
get really anal retentive about it. So I'm like, no, let me look again. Let me check again. Let me check again.
Right,
And
right.
these people pay, and they look at their book twice, and they're like, okay, I'm done. You only got 2 edits in your package. What? How dare you?
Wow.
I literally look at T.D. Jakes' books, Joyce Meyer books, and I find errors. And they have teams. So can you imagine me, one person, and then maybe sometimes with my business partner Marvin, and sometimes we'll both look. But since I'm the editor, most of it is on me.
Mm-hmm.
If
And
he sees something, he'll point it out. But it's up to me to really find and catch, anything. And once you get familiar with a person's story, your mind will read ahead. You know something, so you read ahead. You don't even read it thoroughly. So I'm not even seeing the words anymore. I know your story by memory, or by heart, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to really look, read, see Jane run. I have to in order to not miss a word because I will skip over words in my mind.
Wow.
Man.
So I want to openly apologize to you on our show.
All right. All right.
No, because when you said it's like a process, it is a process, and sometimes you get excited and you want your book
Right.
out now, and so I know a couple times I may have been like, where is it, what's going on?
Get it. Yeah.
Right.
And I was in the back saying, chill, Chris, chill. It's coming. Chill, Chris.
So it's like birth. It's like even having a baby. It's like, man, when is the baby gonna come out? Come on.
Oh Lord!
let's
And
let's
then once it comes, you're excited. But you know what? If you get a project and it's bad and it's printed, you'll be like, "What'd you do?"
right.
And that's a
My
reflection of
first,
you. That's a reflection of you.
it definitely is. My first book, I had it scheduled for November. I did not produce it to February
Oh wow.
Wow.
because I kept looking. And then, at some point, it's kind of like even writing for writers. You have to tell yourself it's done
Hmm.
because you'll keep writing and you'll keep adding and you'll never get it out.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I did that with this book, Religion Interrupted. I went back and was like, okay, is it good enough? Can I add something else? Let it go down here. It's done.
Wow.
And so you have to stop yourself at some point and go, it's done. Let's get it out. Let's work on this. And then if we need to do a volume 2, we can do a volume 2. We can do a volume 3, whatever else you need to do. But it is a process. And then sometimes the last process, that proofreading, can really go a couple of rounds.
Hmm.
Once the layout and the formatting, and get a good layout and format person, please, listeners. Your words should align at the edge of the book. Your lines should not be different lengths in the book. So formatting and layout is equally as important. You want to present a very excellent project. And then for Christian authors, you represent God. So you want to represent Christ in an excellent manner.
Wow.
At any rate, yes, editing it's a joy, literally, to help people birth so many books. And ghostwriting, I also ghostwrite. So I sit with people and I interview them and I take their story and make it into a book.
Wow. Big shout out
And
to
I've been able
Oh.
to write for men. That to me is a real gift, to be able to tap into a man's heart and soul, write like a man, and people not know that a woman actually wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And I've
Wow.
wrote several books for men.
Wow. That's great. I want to give a big shout out to Marvin Cloud.
Yes.
Yes, who was is our layout and designer. So
Yeah, interior design.
Yes.
He's phenomenal.
You two are a
Absolutely.
well-oiled machine. You got it down to a science. I'm telling you.
Thank you. We work well together. We fight every day, but we love each other at the end of the day.
right.
I was just on him about your website. Like, wait, this, and that.
Oh, really? Uh-oh.
And he was probably like, get off that phone. It's too
Right.
early for this.
Right. Are you talked to him this morning?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I logged on to see the website. I was like, what? Look at mine. Look at what I did.
Right.
What is this? Do this. He was probably like, girl, but I've been doing this longer than you.
Right,
But
right.
he's man, what can I say? A connoisseur
Mhm.
of publishing. He's more than a interior design person. He has worked for, I think, the Wall Street Journal. He's worked for different he's owned his own magazine before, his own publishing company. He's really abreast in knowledge
Mhm.
with publishing. And so he's kind of like my business mentor as well as partner, because I will run things by him. Hey, what's the rule for this?
Mhm.
Just like you have to remember all these grammar rules. And I'm like, what's the rule? What's the rule for citing this? And Another tip I want to throw out for people that, like, you guys didn't, you used your story, but a lot of people will look up information and put it in their books without citing the sources. It helps when you're writing to also make a note of that website, that book, and everything that you use in writing your book before you get to the end. Because otherwise you have to go back through every chapter and try and remember what came from you and what came from someone else. You do not want to plagiarize.
That's right.
And I mean, Amazon will literally take your book down if they find that you have plagiarized.
Oh, wow.
They will take your book down. And not only that, you can be sued. And for so many copies that you sell, you might end up with $1 a book.
Wow.
So you definitely want to make sure you're citing your sources. The next thing I would say about book writing also is, I had a thought and then I lost it. What was it? Oh, in doing your book cover. Ooh, book covers and sizing is very important. And then also, if you want to do an ebook, you have to remember there are 2 different layouts for a printed book and an ebook. There are 2 different book covers for a printed book and an ebook. The only difference with an ebook cover is you only need the front. You do not need a spine and you do not need a back.
Mm-hmm.
But you will need a separate book cover because the sizing is different, the spacing is different, and depending on which digital outlet you use, Kindle, Amazon, whatever outlet you use for your ebook, your formatting is going to be completely different. So I want to throw that out there because sometimes people think they pay one price and they get everything. They are different. And then you will need a different ISBN number. So you will need 2. Okay. That's my little book publishing.
So do people, what's the ratio of now, like Kindle, like ebooks versus, what was I about to say? Ebooks versus printed books, right?
You know, we're in a digital age.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, I'm a paper person. I have personally over 300 books in my library. I love to read. I can live in a library. I love books. I love getting in the middle of the floor, books, paper, pen. That's me. Some people like to read on their iPads. And, you know, I do have a Kindle. And there are books that I read on there. Like if I want some information right away, I will go ahead and get a Kindle. But I will sometimes order both. I have, I'll order the digital and the printed. Because I literally, like I said, I love physical books. But if I'm looking up something and I want some information immediately and I don't want to wait for it to be mailed, I will get the ebook. So moving into that digital age, I think it's good to have the option where people can read on the Kindle as well.
Okay. Now I got to go back to, we got to get the ebook, baby.
And that's just something you can add later. You don't have to do it.
Uh-huh.
It's up to you.
You're talking about Kindle.
Really,
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Just like an ebook. Now, putting it on Amazon is going to allow people to buy it, but they won't be able to read it on Amazon unless you do an ebook.
Ebook. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. So how can people get in contact with the Daphne Cheney?
Yes, because they need your services. There are a lot of people here ready to write a book, don't know the process.
Because we want you to go full time.
Yes.
Oh, amen. Praise the Lord. I want me to go full time. Thank you. Thank you. My number, I'm going to go ahead and go. You can reach me at Daphne Cheney, and that is Daphne, that ends in an N-E-Y, D-A-P-H-N-E-Y, Cheney, C-H-A-N-E-Y, at Y, the letter Y, mail.com. No, it's not Gmail, it is ymail.com.
Daphne Cheney at ymail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you can also find me on Facebook under the same name, Instagram, same name, Daphne Cheney. You can also go to my website, daphnecheney.com.
Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, please, everybody, reach out to Daphne Cheney in order to have your next book. Or even if you're in the middle of the process of writing a book, make sure you reach out to her tonight. Make sure you reach out to her. Like, it's urgent because some of these books that we've read, I mean, it's just like, oh, we want you to reach out.
Right.
To them.
You have a book. I have a book on my heart. I got a book in my belly. I don't know. I just got this outline. I got these little notes. Call Daphne. Please,
yes, please.
Get to Daphne Cheney. And I want to say this. We were recommended to her by another author, Mr. Pastor Perkins. Okay. Roderick Perkins. I am Mr. Perkins.
I am Mr. Perkins.
And and we are so grateful for the connection. And listen, this is the stuff we pray for. We ask God to send laborers across our path that will take us to the next level. Well, guess what? This was an answered prayer because we were ready to just shelve this project. When I tell you this has been 4 years, it has been 4 years. Because when we started this, Chloe was a newborn. And guess what? Chloe is 4 years old.
It's my baby.
Just so you know. So thank you so much, Daphne. We won't hold you. But again, like she said, Daphne Cheney at ymail.com or Daphne Cheney on Facebook. You can find her, connect with her, tell her that you heard her on Chris and Carlette Live so she can track this, okay?
Yes. And if you all need to, just call us as well, and then we'll put you in contact with Daphne as well. So we appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much. This was fun.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. You. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. That was good.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
That was good and quick and to the point.
All you authors out there, aspiring authors, accomplished authors, or you're in the middle of, I don't care. We were in the middle to the end. We were at our wits' end. Call her. I'm telling you, the power of prayer, the anointing on her life. As you heard her talk, you could hear this is ministry for her. Not another gig, not another. It's her side hustle. No, this is ministry that makes room for her. Okay, so thank you, Daphne. Thank you.
So there's the book information. If you want to pre-order, you can Cash App us at CNC Live, as well as in the 4 area. You make sure that you put your address, your contact information, so that we can reach out to you. Our website is lifesinterruptions.com, and you can catch us on chrisandcarlette.com as well.
So they can go to lifeinterruptions.com and pre-order the book.
Yes, we're working on that now, so hopefully everything will be okay today.
Listen, on the Chris and Carlette Live page, when we officially say go to lifeinterruptions.com, you will know then.
Yes.
And if you're not, go to Chris and Carlette Live, like and subscribe and share. Also, Chris and Carlette Live on YouTube. Subscribe to the page and share.
Hey, you got something else coming up too.
Yes, I do.
What is that?
My other love. Canning with Carlette, the virtual class by popular demand on June the 12th, 10:30 Eastern. That is a Saturday morning. You will be investing in yourself and in your family, and you will watch your money grow right before your eyes. You won't be one of those that run to the gas, that go run to the grocery store and there's an empty shelf. You be like, I got it. I canned it. Listen, this is the start of many classes. This is the start. And I have people that is RSVPing. They are Cash Apping me. They're $10.
So where's your Cash App information?
Cash App is, it is not on there. Message me on Facebook, but it's Carlette.
You can, if you just Cash App CNC Live, we'll know what it's for $10.
Yeah, it's for $10.
And then make sure you put your contact information in that line as well. Your email. Make sure you have your email because we're going to send out the link.
Yes, we'll be sending out the link. Also, the information, the list of supplies that you will need before the class starts. It is not a lot. Listen, it is not expensive to can. I'm telling you. I mean, it can be, but in the long run, what you're getting in return, you're getting a good return on investment with canning and the supplies because you will have them for years.
Yes.
I ordered something today that will be in today.
It was marvelous. The strawberries that she did and the peaches.
And the peaches. My God. I had the peaches.
Shonda,
and we opened up. I made a special jar to open up now, and so that's in our refrigerator, and it's going on pancakes, it's going on biscuits and rolls. Okay,
just eat it out the jar.
Yeah, they did it too. I'm just saying. But so join us June 12th. And for those who say, I cannot do it, but I want to be a part of it, that's okay. Register, because we will give you access, because this will be private only, even after it's over. Pay to play.
We're actually going to actually try to put that on the website too for you to register maybe.
Okay.
We'll have to look into that. Well, we have to go see about these kids, these children.
They're making a lot of noise. Kids. If y'all notice, we kept looking back this way, talking about thumbs up and 1 minute.
Our associate producer came in.
Yeah.
Just to give us thumbs up. So
I
guess we were doing it right.
You mean executive producer?
Oh, yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Future speaking.
Ooh, Evan, I tell you.
Yes. Well, we thank you all for tuning in with us on Chris and Carlette Live this Monday evening. We appreciate your support. Again, like, share on Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube, Chris and Carlette Live. We're here every Monday evening, 7 p.m. And I'm telling you, our next show, we're going to take you into something that's private, that we enjoy, that we love. You see us do it every now and then. We post on Facebook. But yes, the name of it is Are We There Yet? Hint,
Are we there yet?
We're hitting the road.
Yes.
So we're taking you.
We're taking this show on the road, baby.
But this is a special situation. So what our setup is going to be. So listen, join us next Monday. I'm telling you.
Taking Chris and Carlette Live. That sounds good. We're taking the show on the road.
Take show on the road.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all want us to come to your church and do the show on, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. That might.
We can listen. We can turn up a Bible study. Yeah. Ooh, that's a great idea. We can turn up a Bible study.
Oh, we're also opening everything up for speaking engagements for the book as well. Have us to come into your marriage ministry, your church. Mm-hmm. Come and talk. We're not just let us come with our books, sell our books, and present this ministry, present this labor of love at your church, your ministry, your small group, your big group, your wealth group, whatever. Mm-hmm. Have us to come to your sorority, your fraternity, to your Eastern Star Mason people. Hey, have us come talk. We don't have to go into the special room. We can meet up at the clubhouse. Just saying. Yeah. Or even if you stay in the HOA that has a clubhouse, we can come there too.
Yeah, we can come.
Yeah.
Let's make this happen. We're taking this on the road, guys.
Taking this show on the road next week, baby.
Mm-hmm. All right. We love y'all. Say your prayers. Call on his name. His name is Jesus.
Thanks for joining us this week on Chris and Carlette Live. Make sure to visit our website, chrisandcarlette.com. If you're on Facebook, share this broadcast. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our show. You may also find us on Apple Podcast, where you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Let us stay in contact with you by texting CNC Live to 474747. That's CNC Live to 474747.
CNC Live.